Things to do in New York. New York is a city where people talk in 800 languages. The Big Apple allures with its freedom, the sound of sirens, yellow cabs, Manhattan, Times Square, and the Statue of Liberty. You can experience a déjà vu every time you come to New York, as you have already seen all these parks, square gardens, and streets in movies and series. New York impresses, amazes, and even startles. We have compiled a list of classic and non-obvious things to do in New York.
Trying to keep my headspace clear. Been off the meds for the feels. Trying to read it up while I'm here. Really, I am who I is. I went and became what they fear. She want me to be someone different. Ayy, yeah. Trying to keep my headspace clear. Been off the meds for the feels. Trying to run it up while I'm here. Really, I am who I is. Yeah. Only got one life to live.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and click on the bell to get the newest videos from ScanTrip first. Times Square. This square is the main place for the New Year's Eve celebration with the performance of world stars and colorful fireworks. What can you do on the main square of New York? For example, visit Madame Tussauds and relax while sitting on the red stairs. Or go to the Broadway Theater, located 5 minutes from Times Square. Also, admire one of the first skyscrapers in the world, One Times Square, known for its unusual shape. Rockefeller Center. A complex of high-rise buildings is a must-visit during the Christmas season, where you can find the famous ice rink near the pool with the statue of Prometheus. These 19 buildings house shops, offices, restaurants, television studios, and an observation deck offering breathtaking views of Central Park and the Empire State Building. Flatiron Building. The Iron Building is located in the intersection of Broadway, 5th Avenue, and East 23rd Street. This architectural attraction was built in 1902 according to the principles of the Beaux-Arts style on a complex triangular site. The building consists of 22 floors with a height of 87 meters, which no longer surprises anyone. However, the Flatiron Building is still one of the main attractions of New York, which is worth seeing. Central Park. Central Park is an oasis in the middle of Manhattan. It has been the central figure of movies and books numerous times. Once you arrive here, you should definitely take a walk along Central Alley, enjoy the famous Bethesda Terrace with a fountain, arrange a picnic on the Great Lawn, explore Belvedere Castle, and relax by the Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis Reservoir. Empire State Building. It is the undoubted symbol of the Big Apple. It is recommended to explore the Empire State Building from the first floor. You should definitely visit the hall that is 30 meters long and 3 floors high. Also, do not miss the opportunity to climb to the open observation deck on the 86th floor. Statue of Liberty. The majestic goddess Libertas meets all adventurers arriving by water. It was the first object seen by millions of immigrants who came to America in the late 19th and early 20th century for a better life. After overcoming 354 steps, people can climb to the top of the statue, its crown. In turn, it offers beautiful views of New York Harbor. Brooklyn Bridge. One of the most recognizable bridges on the planet is the Brooklyn Bridge. It connects the tourist areas, Brooklyn and Manhattan. You should necessarily stroll through this ancient giant across the East River Strait. This place allows guests to take beautiful photos, observe the panoramas of 2 of the largest areas at once, and enjoy the movement of ships. Wall Street. Wall Street is the main financial artery of the entire city. This street is where you can go to feel the pulsation of stock exchanges and the smell of big money. An integral element of this street is a bull statue, considered one of the major attractions for taking selfies. Another symbol of the city is located right there, the Trinity Church. This majestic neo-Gothic building hosts free live concerts. 5th Avenue. It is one of the most famous streets in the world, where exclusive boutiques of famous brands, museums, and architectural attractions are concentrated. It is here that the Guggenheim Museum and Metropolitan are located. In addition, 5th Avenue is home to the Empire State Building, the New York Public Library, St. Patrick's Cathedral, and St. Thomas Church. Chinatown. This is not just a district, but a real cultural phenomenon. Manhattan's Chinatown is the most visited after San Francisco. Tourists and locals tend to come here primarily for exotic food. Restaurants serve Chinese, Vietnamese, Filipino, Indonesian, and other cuisines. You should try Peking duck, seafoods of various varieties, and Chinese dim sum. In Chinatown, you can learn the intricacies of Oriental medicine and test some traditional procedures on yourself. Explore New York museums and galleries. New York City will swirl you in a variety of museums and galleries. The Museum of Modern Art is the first museum in the world to start collecting the latest pieces, featuring Starry Night by Vincent van Gogh. The Metropolitan Museum of Art is the largest gallery in the United States and one of the largest museums in the world. This institute annually organizes the Met Gala Ball. The Guggenheim Museum has collected about 6,000 art canvases, sculptures, and graphic works of the 19th to 20th centuries. The American Museum of Natural History is one of the best museums in the world, featured in the renowned Night at the Museum movie. One of the most significant exhibits in the museum is the remains and mummy of dinosaurs. National September 11th Memorial and Museum include the National Museum and a memorial dedicated to this event. The complex was built on the site where the towers were located. Soho. Soho is a prestigious neighborhood in Lower Manhattan. The most impressive street in this neighborhood is Green Street, which has not changed for a century and a half. The Howitt Building is the most impressive in this area, constructed in 1857 after the Venetian Library. Nowadays, Soho is home to many galleries, coffee shops, restaurants, and fashion boutiques. Besides, there is one of the oldest bars and restaurants in the city, Fanelli Cafe. The New York Public Library. It is the second largest library in the United States and the fourth largest library in the world. The New York Public Library includes the original letter from Christopher Columbus, the Declaration of Independence by Thomas Jefferson, and the 15th century Gutenberg Bible, and its interior and exterior deserve special attention. Metropolitan Opera. The Metropolitan Opera is one of the world's leading opera houses. It is often compared with the Vienna State Opera and Milan's La Scala. The walls of this theater remember Enrico Caruso, Fyodor Chaliapin, Sergei Diaghilev, Anna Pavlova, Maria Callas, Placido Domingo, Montserrat Caballé, and other legendary artists. The Metropolitan Opera season lasts from September to April, with the troupe touring in May and June. Little Italy. The Old Quarter in Manhattan, where immigrants from Naples, Calabria, and Sicily lived in the 19th century, is famous for creating the Italian-American mafia during the Great Depression. It is not surprising that it was here that the action of The Godfather took place. This person became famous for his gangster-themed movies. You can still find family restaurants with the best Neapolitan pizza and shops with original products in this area. Coney Island. This atmospheric peninsula in Brooklyn is tremendously popular for its many kilometers of sandy beaches, a promenade, attractions, restaurants, bars, and eateries. Coney Island hosts a vibrant mermaid parade in summer, preceded by a hot dog eating championship. Once it's over, people can enjoy a display of decorated vintage cars. Chelsea Market. Chelsea Market is one of the top must-see spots in New York. Chelsea Market is a huge complex with restaurants, coffee shops, bars, pubs, shops, jewelry stores, studios, and offices, including Google and YouTube. It can be considered one of the best food courts in New York, where you can enjoy delicious seafood and desserts and Italian, American, Mexican, Chinese, Japanese, and other cuisines worldwide. You can buy unique vintage items at the local flea market. New York is a real magnet for all travelers. People can face adventures on every corner of this megacity. And where would you go first? Lay on the lawns in Central Park or take a picture at Times Square? Let us know in the comments. The Big Apple can be the perfect starting destination to explore the world and make memories.
Backlash written on me, card robbing on a glass bowl, I've been ballin'. Free my ladies in the counter now, I'm already out. Already on the countdown, I'ma set it right. Got the backlash written on me, cold running from the po-po, and it's on me. Don't know which way we're going now, I don't wanna know it. Might as well be going down, I don't wanna know it. I got the backlash written on me, card robbing on a glass bowl, I've been ballin'. Free my ladies in the counter now, I'm already out. Already on the countdown, I'ma set it right. Got the backlash written on me. Cold running from the popo, and it's on me. Don't know which way we're going now, I don't